Hey guys, Julian here with another anime review. So, just like the movies, it doesn't even matter what order you watch these anime reviews in, as long as you watch them. So, in this review, we're going to be taking a look at To Me, the One Who Loved You. So, warning, spoilers ahead if you haven't seen this movie or its counterpart to every you I've loved before. Please go out and watch them, and then come back and watch these anime reviews. So, if you have seen them both, I am curious as to what order you watch these films in. Let me know down in the comments below. So, firstly, I want to address the tone of this film. It is actually quite sad. You can feel the sadness in around maybe the 30-minute mark when that big point hits, if you know what I'm talking about. When Shiori kind of gets stuck and everything is in a frantic, oh my god, what's going to happen state. From that point on, you can just feel the sadness kind of progress in the film. So, what happened? Well, to answer that, the main focus of this film is to save the one he loved. In other words, to save Shiori. This is a well-driven story with one goal in mind. Everything Koyomi does is for Shiori. Now, granted, I do want to talk about the other film for quite a bit. While Kazune does appear in this film, she realizes that she is not the center of attention, and even contacts the other version of herself to help Koyomi encounter Shiori in other worlds. Now, putting her aside, yes, Koyomi does end up with Kazune in every other world. However, this is the one world where Koyomi is in love with Shiori, and it just somehow goes drastically wrong. Again, even the own film itself states, if only they had consulted their parents, all of this could have been avoided. But according to to be fair, the way they explained it as well is that because Shiori was stuck in this state, no matter what world Koyomi went to, Shiori was always stuck. But does that mean, though, if she became unstuck and then that one Koyomi, basically Koyomi said that if he didn't exist, then Shiori could exist. So that got into some really weird territory, because we didn't actually see that happen, right? As we can see in the other film, Koyomi is alive and well and actually has an entire life. So I'm not entirely sure what actually happened, because Shiori does clearly become unstuck and comes out, and even at the end of this film you can kind of see them become teenagers again and kind of reunite. So I am kind of confused then, because will that mean there's going to be a fourth book of them being together? But it also doesn't make sense, because then wouldn't it technically repeat this film right here? I mean, I know this is going into the anime theory a bit, but there is a third book of Shiori's life without Koyomi, just like how there is a film with Koyomi's life without Shiori. So, in this one world where they were supposed to fall in love and be together without their other partners, it feels very messy, right? Because their time together was so short and very short-lived, right? We get to see Koyomi very, very passionate, a brilliant-minded, self-motivating Koyomi in this film. This is the ultimate insane version of Koyomi, where this guy is insanely working all night. Yes, I said in the last one that he is very passionate about Kazune. Oh my gosh, does he take that and dial it up with Shiori? It's crazy. To my understanding, this film, this one in particular, seems to be the center point of their mini universe that they've created with these 3 novels in total. So in terms of order of what you should watch, I believe you should watch this film first. Granted, you're not going to understand anything about the scientific parallel world stuff that they talk about and what's going on with all of that. But I think it's better not leaving it and ending it off on that bitter tasting end where still, even after seeing the other film, the ending still slightly confuses me. Yes, when they are older in these other parallel universes, they meet up not knowing who each other are. Fine, that makes more sense after the fact I've watched this film, because then it makes sense who these old people are that we're seeing. But the actual ending, like, it's very interesting because there is an after scene with this film, and the way the credits roll, it's different, which makes me feel like this is the definitive, you are supposed to watch this film first and the other one second. So I know there's that huge debate online, which one do you watch first? I'm kind of leaning to this is the one you start off with and the next one is the one you end off on. But if you watched it in the other reverse order, let me know down in the comments below what you ended up thinking. I'm kind of curious. Now it's time for Romance Corner. So obviously we're talking about Koyomi and Shiori. They quickly fell in love after their first encounter, after Shiori helps Koyomi go to a world where his dog is alive. Now that completely changes things, but when they come back, they grow so close together from being kids to teenagers, and they're so cute together. Yes, did they take the news about their parents getting married kind of badly? Yeah. And that really becomes such a sore point because the film acknowledges the fact that if they had only asked, this would never have happened. Right? So they never get to fully live out their love story, all because of a simple misunderstanding. So after all three of these novels, in a life where Shiori lives without Koyomi, will we get a novel of them actually fixing this mistake maybe? Maybe we'll get maybe a second world where this all gets redone? I don't know. But regardless, they are a cute couple just like Koyomi and Kazune, but I feel it was very short-lived, and I get it for the purpose of the storytelling and how the story was supposed to go. This was supposed to happen, so get it. I don't like it, but I get it. I'm still bittersweet with this couple. Wanted to see them work out, but it is what it is. Now on to the 3 reasons why you should be watching this anime. Number 1, it is also very romantic, just like the other one. I mean, we get to see some very cute romantic moments between Shiori and Koyomi, and I think those moments alone are a huge driving factor why this film is so great, because you get such a connection to these characters. Number 2 is, again, the sci-fi aspect. The parallel worlds are such a fascinating topic, and the way they explain it, the way they dive into it and they construct the work, I think is quite compelling. I think they did a really good job with it and didn't make it overly complicated. That's why I think the sci-fi in this thing really works well. But number 3 is it's emotional. It is a heck of an emotional roller coaster. Yes, I did say it was sad, but oh my gosh, do you go through the ups and downs of Koyomi as he keeps trying out different things, coming up with all of these different methods, all to save Shiori. Like, oh my god, this is dedication, this is heartache, this is tough times, like this is going through every sort of stage of life, like oh my god. And for us to be able to go on this journey with him, I think is fantastic and an amazing experience. So go out and watch it. While this was a beautiful movie, it does have a companion movie, so please go out and watch that one as well, and watch our actual anime review of it as well. And once you go and watch all of those, go watch the Anime Theory and find out what this 3rd one is all about. And will we get a 4th one? Who knows? That's all for this review and all for this video as well. I hope to see you guys all in our next video. Remember to take care and have a great day, everyone. See ya! Hey guys, Julian here with another anime review. So, just like the movies, it doesn't matter what order you watch these anime reviews in, as long as you watch them. So, in this review, we're going to be taking a look at To Ever You I've Loved Before. So firstly, I want to address the tone of this film. I think it's very homey, but it does seem to explain or set up key points in its counterpart film. The world would have been like if Koyomi didn't meet Shiori. Kazune is truly an opposite to Koyomi in terms of personality, but this does make her a good compliment for him. That act left such an impression on her that I find it funny that she has to put on this whole persona of pretending to be an otherworldly version of herself to get this guy to notice her.